Molly's on the way. Is she on hold?
She's on the phone.
Oh, awesome. I'm so excited. Good morning, Lady Gaga.
Hello.
Yay! My little delicious Gaga's on the phone.
This is my childhood radio station.
Well, and as we all agree, childhood should never end.
No, I'm still a child.
Are you calling from the egg?
Yeah, no, I've already been born.
Here's what I love.
The egg is in archive, and it is called a vessel.
Oh, the vessel.
Oh, got it.
See, when I heard the word vessel, I think of dirty thoughts.
That's good. Dirty thoughts are nice.
I love how you were doing the interview with Anderson Cooper for 60 Minutes the other night, and you were talking about how you like to smoke pot when you write songs and this. And did you smoke pot when you came up with arriving at the Grammys in a vessel?
Yes, I did.
Can we get the number to your dealer then?
I was in Amsterdam. I was on my tour bus with Lady Starlight, and I said, I need to be in a creative embryonic state for 3 days and be born on stage. And she said, yes.
Excellent.
And that was it.
She said, I have the perfect stuff for that.
I have to ask you this question because it always kills me to know. When you're sitting at home, are you Gaga-fied or are you like in sweatpants?
Yeah, are you wearing Juicy Couture?
Yeah, seriously.
No.
Right
Right
now,
now,
Gaga.
I'm
What are you
wearing a black silk robe, and my hair is still in a side pony.
Oh, so is mine.
Oh, my God. Very nice.
Yes, Froggy has a question for you. Go ahead, Frog.
Yes, Froggy.
Well, Gaga, a lot of artists, they work really hard like you do, and they go and they tour and they do everything, and then they shut it down and take time off. Did you take time off, or were you working the entire time?
Yes, I spent a lot of time in New York and in Brooklyn. That's where I'm from Manhattan, and I lived in Brooklyn and in the Lower East Side when I was growing up artistically. So, yeah, I was home for like 2 months.
How'd you get those abs that you showed us at the Grammy Awards? Because those were fantastic, Gaga.
I'm on the drunk diet.
All right.
What is this
What is
diet?
that? Yeah.
Well, it's an actual diet. You should look it up online. It's
The
great.
drunk diet?
All right.
Yeah.
Jameson? A glass of Jameson before?
No, you should look it up. It's really
All right.
inspiring.
Go.
Okay.
Hey, I know that you do interviews with radio people and of course my favorite Anderson Cooper and Ellen and all. But when we get a chance to talk to you, we understand your roots. We understand where you're from and how you grew up listening to our radio station, this and that. So when we see you accomplish things, when we see how you move your audience, it moves us in a way because we feel like you're your parents.
You're our Gaga.
You're our Gaga. And,
You have no idea. I mean, I know I say this every time I speak to you, but I used to wake up 5 minutes before I was supposed to wake up for school to set. It was back when tapes were still used. So I used to set the tape recorder on my radio player so that I could tape your show every single morning so that when I was getting ready, in case I missed anything, I would have a mixtape.
Several months ago, I was out at one of my favorite little steak places down here in Lower Manhattan.
Which one?
Dylan Prime.
Oh, that place is really good. That's not a little steak place.
Well, I know. It's my hang. I'm always having a martini and sucking on a sirloin when I'm there, but that's another story. But you were across the room.
I had a really filthy thing to say.
Well, why not? Well, you were across the room, and I wanted to come say hi, but I'm thinking, she deserves to sit there and enjoy her own dinner.
Oh, you should have come over.
No, because then we start doing shots, and you know what happens.
Yeah.
It'd be all downhill. Jägermeister and...
Then he winds up in one of your costumes and forget about it. It's all over.
That would have been fabulous. I think you missed the opportunity.
But, you were there having dinner with a friend, and I just wonder, do you ever need to go out to Short Hills Mall and just take a walk around?
I do.
You do? Are you incognito?
It's funny because I really don't go anywhere usually unless I'm in New York. Every once in a while, me and Lady Starlight will go to like a Whole Foods.
Right.
Or we like health food shopping.
Isn't that fun?
So we'll go in we'll be in like Nebraska or we'll be in, I don't know, Ohio. And we'll just go to a Whole Foods and go shopping. And, but in New York, I really find, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I usually only hang up in the places where I grew up in, where everyone is still working at the same bars, working at the same restaurants, working at the same hardware stores and dry cleaners. So I actually find that it's a much more sort of family-oriented neighborhood for me. And when I'm home, people are just like, hey, Gaga, we're so happy you're home. And just the other day, I was at my apartment, and some paparazzi had followed me home, and they they never follow me, and I appreciate that they don't, but a couple of them had come home, and my hardware guy, Dave, who's at the hardware store downstairs where I make meatballs on Sunday sometimes, he ran out in front of the paparazzi as I was leaving, and he goes, "What are you doing on this block? You're not supposed to be in this neighborhood. This isn't Hollywood. Get off this block. Stop bothering her." Stop. It was such a New York moment.
Right.
So you're protected.
I
you
was
know?
running across the snow, and it's just great. I'm a real Italian girl from the city, so I have those kinds of roots here. So when I'm home, it's home.
Well, when you say the words meatballs and Sunday in the same line, we know you're an Italian from New York.
Well, I would just love to put the rumors to rest. I know that you spoke out and you said that Madonna gave her blessing about Born This Way. And I mean, everybody just wants to know, is there any chance of you guys working together? Is it true? Have you already started?
Well, we've worked together in the past, and I really, really love her, and she's just such an amazing person, and I was just really happy to hear from her and from her staff about the record. There's no one that admires her more than me, and if anything, it's the spirit and the legacy of Madonna that's going to live on over the years, and the spirit of the song Born This Way is so much about freedom and being yourself, which is something that was so evident and important to her during her career. So I'm flattered by the comparisons, but happy to know that she is cool.
GaGa, when you've reached this level of success, do you ever get sick of people over kissing your ass?
I really try not to pay attention to it, because that's what I call it's the F word. It's fake.
There's a lot of that?
Well, I don't like fakeness. That is, it's you guys are from New York. It's the most non-fake place in the universe. So that's the hardest thing about being me sometimes, is feeling some of that fakeness. But I got to be honest, I'm very real about that. I remember I was at a health food store in New York going to get a juice for myself. And it was so cute, because the guy who was working that day, who I've known for years, he made the juice, and then he asked me to taste it, and he asked me if he wanted me to ask him if he should change it. And I said, "You know what? You've been making this juice for me for 7 years, and God damn it, don't you dare tell me that you want me to taste this juice before you serve it to me. You serve it to me just like you serve it to everyone else." And he started laughing.
I love that.
Yeah, I just want to, be I'm high maintenance in terms of my creativity. I like everything to be perfect and organized and well-designed and ready to go. But when it comes to me as a woman, as just a girl on the run, I just keep it really simple. I'm a beer and whiskey kind of girl.
Which kind of whiskey do you like?
I love Jameson.
Yeah, me too.
Girl.
I was loving Jameson about 1 hour ago. I started my day with it. GaGa, Born This Way, of course, we had so much fun Friday playing it for the listeners, and everyone was just crazy about it. What are you hoping to accomplish with Born This Way?
Well, Born This Way is the marijuana to the heroin of the album.
Oh, God.
It is the gateway, and I mean that as a metaphor, obviously.
Okay, that makes sense.
It is the gateway drug to the record. The record is intoxicating if you love pop music, if you love catchy music, if you love my music, what I've done previously. Born This Way was the most, I would say, light song on the album, and the record is quite eccentric, and the influences range from the early 90s R&B music as well as gospel music, which was mostly what Born This Way was about, to the next single, Judas, being more heavy metal / dance inspired. So that record is much darker and much harder. The song Hair I wrote is just so exciting.
Wait, that's Hair?
It's called Hair.
All right.
And the song is about how when I was a kid, your parents, you come down the stairs to go to school, and your parents say, "You have to go change. Why does you brush your hair? What are you wearing? You can't leave the house like that. Go upstairs. When your father sees you, he's gonna have a heart attack." And the song, the lyrics are, "Whenever I'm dressed cool, my parents put up a fight, and if I'm a hot shot, Mom will cut my hair at night. And in the morning, I'm short of my identity. I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I want to be? I just want to be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just want to be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair." So,
Which has always been your message from the beginning. With everything you said and done as far as relating with your audience, it's always just be yourself.
It is, but some of those themes are explored more implicitly on this album, which I was excited to do, to kind of put my money where my mouth is. And then in other songs like Judas, it's more metaphorical. Judas is just about always being in love with the wrong man, always kind of turning the left corner instead of the right corner.
GaGa, thank you so much for your time today. We'll see you Madison Square Garden Monday night. We have a date. This is my 4th time to see you in concert. I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. There may be a surprise guest at the Madison Square Garden show, but I don't want to.
Is it Justin Bieber? Come on.
Well,
Is it Beyonce?
it will be someone that you will have seen me on screen with before.
All right.
Bring
All
it
right.
on.
Well, we'll find out Monday
A
night.
beautiful person.
Eric from True Blood. Is it Eric from Alexander Skarsgård from True Blood?
Okay, let's all calm down.
Is it? Oh my gosh!
All right.
It could be now that I heard that reaction.
Lady GaGa, of course, the album is what we're waiting for. May 23rd, it'll be out. That's a long time for us to wait. I don't know why you tease us this way.
It's not that long.
Yes,
Listen,
it is.
I like to work hard and set it up and do it right. And I'm not going to, just because I've sold 20 million albums doesn't mean I'm going to throw this one against the wall. I'm going to work just as hard as I did on the last 2 records.
Fine, be that way.
Fine. But you know what I am going to do, which I haven't yet announced, but I'm going to be releasing about 2 songs, 2 to 3 songs right before the album comes out on iTunes. So there will be a couple extra songs that everyone gets to hear from the album as a sort of preview.
Amuse-bouche.
That was
song.
so ritzy of you.
Thank you. And I have one more request, and then we'll let you go on with your day. I would do anything to have one of your meatballs in my mouth.
I'll make you meatballs.
I just want one. That's all I want.
I'll do it.
You know what?
I make amazing sauce. I make a sweet pasta fennel gravy that is so delicious.
Yeah, that fennel sweetens it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fennel, and I put a little bit of vanilla and star anise.
Oh,
I'm hungry, yeah.
all
I'm
right.
Italian. It's not a joke, the Italian heritage in me. And I'm one of those Italians that if I'm at a restaurant and they're serving chicken parmesan, I'm like, that's not Italian.
I know, but I love to have my bare butt slapped with a chicken parm from time to time.
I do too. It's a when you're home hungover order special. Yeah.
Lady GaGa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for playing my song. I can't thank you enough. It means so, the words, the lyrics, the melody means so much to me, and I know it means so much to my fans that you're supporting it.
Excellent. Thank you, Lady GaGa. Have a great day. Bring me some meatballs.
I will. Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all on superstars.